Hello, Scorpio. These are your tarot cards for January of 2023. I'm Danielle Stimpson of Learn Reiki Philadelphia, and if you'd like to learn more about my regular Reiki healing live streams or my online Reiki classes, all of that information is in the description below, as is the information about the decks that I'm using. I highly recommend that you check out the videos for your sun, moon, and rising signs, which will be posted through the 3rd of January. So go ahead and subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss the other videos. So without any further ado, let's dive into your cards. Okay, so Scorpio, this month is going to have a bit of a theme about letting certain things go so that you can really walk with all of your energy focused on the things that are really important towards your purpose and your goals. So the focus of the month is this 9 of Rods. The 9 of Rods and Rods are also wands. Rods and wands have to do with actions and tasks. And the 9 symbolizes just there being way too much. Like you're overburdened, you're putting up the good fight, you're getting everything done, but you're not going to be able to go much longer with all of these things on your shoulders. The way that you're starting out the month is represented by Temperance. This is definitely the culmination of the lessons you've learned about how to blend all the good and the bad and all of the different things on your to-do list and getting them all done and taking care of yourself as much as you can. And this is about how you made as much time as possible for everything and carried the good with the bad and the heavy with the light. So you're coming into this month and this year with this great new ability that you have crafted. And now it's time to grow on past this making space for everything and kind of spinning all the plates into really deciding which of those plates you want to keep spinning and which of them you need to rest down. So the card that comes in as the challenge is the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is this energy of very sharp mind, sharp intellect, and potentially sharp tongue. If you continue to have all of these things going all of the time and you feel as overburdened as you do, this is kind of a warning that you may be quick to snap or bite or shout or make brash decisions in the spur of the moment because you're like, I just can't. And you don't want to get to that point. You want to be able to, rather than getting to a point of frustration and letting your timing and frustration be the thing that decides what things are left aside and what things are kept going, there's some advice here. So yeah, you're definitely going to come to some truths, and that's great, but you want to be, as she's photoed, as she's sitting here with her sword and thoughtful and not pointing it at anyone, not at yourself and getting, having too many things on your to-do list, and not at others, which would ultimately not only hurt others, but hurt your choices going forward. So the path forward, how can you avoid the pitfall here? And that is represented by another 9s card. And that's the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is it's a card of almost like adoration in a sense, and also everybody kind of wants to be this person. What I would say is this: I usually see this woman as almost like the idea of an entrepreneurial woman. She's got coins or pentacles behind her. This is her garden. She has curated it and put her energy into it to be what she wants it to be. She's got her garden. She's growing the plants she wants. She's got her bird there. And it's like everyone wants to have this garden. This is beautiful. But the thing about a garden like that, or any garden really, when we see it as a best way forward, is remember sometimes gardens need weeding. So this is a really good month for you to take some time, take it back and say, I just feel overburdened. Yeah, I've been able to make this alchemy happening with all of these things, but now I've got to decide which of these plants I really want to focus on growing and which I need to weed out. Because if I try to grow all of them, none of them are going to grow particularly well. They're going to be, to use the analogy, think of this garden with plants overgrowing each other. They can't all reach the sun. There's not enough nutrients. There's not enough water or other resources. By taking out the plants that, yeah, they're viable, but you don't have room for them all, you have room to grow the things that are really important to you to the best of your abilities. So this is really about making fine choices and having to leave some things behind, but ultimately so that you are deciding what things are important and flourishing in your life in the months and this year to come. The whispers from your guides, what your guides would love you to know, they're kind of their gift of wisdom to you this month is the Six of Swords, which is a really beautiful card to land here. The Six of Swords is about taking the things that serve you and going to a better place. The Five of Swords, which precedes it, is a bunch of people not doing anything particularly good. It's a lot of deception, not great things. Swords, of course, are mental and intellect and thinking and logic. The Six of Swords is about saying, you know what? These are the things that are meaningful to me. I'm going to put them in this canoe and I am going to go to my next destination with only what I decide is important. Sometimes in different decks, you might see a woman covered in a cloak. Sometimes you'll see the person that's in the Six of Swords canoe or boat actually as the fairy person. Sometimes they're being ferried. The wisdom and gift of this card is saying, leave behind what doesn't serve. Things are going to get better and easier, but take only what really matters to you. So I would say pick your battles, except it's not really battles. It's more like prune the garden. Sometimes it's okay to say, you know what, I can't meet this commitment, or this doesn't really fit anymore. This is the month to really make those choices and do it before those choices kind of get made in the moment of duress, frustration, and a lack of patience because you're doing so much. So, Scorpio, I wish you an abundant, beautiful, and everything great for 2023. I hope that you come back for your other videos. Go ahead and subscribe with your notifications on. Don't forget to check your sun, moon, and rising if you possibly can, if you know them. And I do hope to see you again soon. Happy New Year and take care for now.